What is up, YouTuber fans, statement fans, cryptocurrency fans? It's your boy Rip VR. Welcome to the show. Behind me is my website. When you guys get a chance after watching this video, go check it out. There's a lot of free content. All right, guys. So today, the Dow lost 800 points. Crazy. That's a massive drop. Everybody is talking about the global markets. Trump was on Twitter bashing the Fed. Everything is going crazy right now. There's so much volatility. The VIX, the VIX is looking crazy right now. So let's go over here to, I think it's Bloomberg CNBC, and see what's going on.
A recession warning from the bond market. Steve Leisman joins us now with more. And Steve, we were going to talk about deficit, but obviously the conversation today has changed.
Yeah, to less expensive deficit. All right, but let me just do them. Everybody's up on the conversation. An inverted yield curve is where short-term bonds yield more than long-term bonds. It's supposed to be the other way around because investors want higher interest rates if they want to lend you money for a longer period of time. But the 2-year and 10-year, well, bonds, they flipped this morning for the first time since 2007, and it's pretty tried and true recession warning. Take a look. 3 inversions going back to 1985. Each one, those are the circled ones. Each one curtain raised a recession by anywhere from 13 to 17 months. Notice I did not circle because we don't know if that leads to a recession. How do we get here? Well, the Fed cut rates, and markets kind of thought that was not enough. That was a big, like 10 basis point decline of the yield curve. Then you had a trade war escalation and then a de-escalation, at least for now, and a stronger than expected CPI inflation that pushed up the 2-year bond yield. Right, we reported this morning. Here's what the market expects from the Fed in coming months in context of all this. A rate cut in September, 100% probability, 73% chance of yet another rate cut in October, and we don't have that third rate cut dialed in from here until January. It's in the 40 percentile for December. So big caveat with a capital C here, folks. No one knows if inversions mean the same thing today as they did a decade ago before yields were so low. In fact, the yield curve inverted when the 2-year rose after the president delayed some tariffs. That was a positive development. And of course, clearly you've got negative interest rates. I think the count is $15 trillion. So, and one other thing, we don't think that yield curve inversions cause the recession. They reflect concern about a recession, but it shouldn't be something like, oh my God, it's what causes it. It reflects.
Good point, though.
Right.
If short rates are like 6%, that's much different
story.
than if
Right.
they're 2.6 versus 2. Plus, when was the first part of the curve?
We've been
Several months.
Like a
March. I got to
It
go
was
back
only
to for the 3-month, which is by the way the inversion. The
Because
Fed
the 2
follows.
years- why
Right,
is
it's
the
whether you're
2-year
talking about the
7%?
entire curve
Right.
or just this 10-2 spread.
Right. I mean, look, it's something to worry about. It's certain. Look, the bond yield reflects the combined interest of investors in trillions of dollars of bonds in their outlook for growth and inflation and all sorts of other things. The Federal Reserve is out there, so it could be anything happening here. You have to watch it.
I want it to be a good for the first time in history because it reflects innovation and secular disinflation around the globe. I want it to be good. Pedal to the metal, we got low unemployment and inflation is so low that we can have low interest rates.
I could give you a serious answer to that because I share your aspiration in that regard.
That'd be nice.
But in that world, why would short-term money cost more than long-term money?
Because it's a couple basis points.
No, but
It's
in
basically
that
all
world,
the same.
Joe,
It's
if I
basically
really
all interest rates are basically the same, except the rest of the world. So
everything's the same. Sounds like a
It's,
Toffler kind of, an Alvin Toffler kind of thing.
it probably it's going to be that way, but it is lower interest rates in general.
Are good.
All right, guys. So you see what's going on. The 10-year has went below the 2-year and yield. So they're looking for more short-term money, and that sounds like a huge problem. One indicator that I looked at, this is gold. This is the Forex. And if we put in the 200 MA and the 400, I've been watching this for a while. Let's go to the day chart real quick. Since was this May of 2019, once the 200 passed over the 400, that is a bull signal, and this has been flying up ever since. I like to look at this under the 1 hour so it can keep you in the game for a long time. We have it coming back over here, but if you was holding it for a while, like you've been down here catching it in and holding it as it's going directly up. But when gold is flying up like this, it was just at $1,100, $1,200 during the May time, and now it's at $1,500. It might be shooting up to $1,600. That's crazy. Last time I was in the gold mining business, it was actually my first real job out of school. Gold was around $1,800, and if we see that again, I seeing a reflection of what happened when I got out of school. Gold was at the all-time high. Oil prices were at the all-time high, and the economy wasn't doing that well. So it's a little bit opposite right now. Oil prices are steady falling down, but gold prices are going up. So it might be a slight change of what I'm seeing from the past recession that I saw. But these are signals. These are signals that you see. So the best thing to do during a recession, or when the housing market and things go down like that, is to have cash and buy up as much cheap stuff as possible, because the stock market never dies. It's just going to go right back up, guys. Just going to go right back up, and then this gold market is going to fall back down. So we're going to come over here and look at this Bitcoin chart, guys. The last video I talked about Bitcoin, was looking at this green candle and this red candle. It actually did engulf it. It looked like it engulfed it on the third candle, and it broke this resistance around 11,000, and it is going down. The next resistance should be around here at $10,080, and it's not a strong resistance, but I'm thinking this is a stronger resistance right here around this $9,400. It has 1, 2. So if we see anything happen, I think we're going to see a bounce right here. We may get a wick in the tail to touch this 9,000, but I think this is pretty strong for a bounce back. And if I was a short-term trader, I will be playing off of this. So let's get into some cryptocurrency news. My last video, I did talk about Zcash too. So this report came out from CCN, sorry, and the real reason why the UK Coinbase got rid of Zcash is because their bank is Barclays, and they told them to get rid of Zcash because Coinbase banks with them in the UK. And I did not know that. And if you guys want to read this report, I'll put the link at the bottom of the description. It seems like these banks still have power. Coinbase still needs the dollars. Once they move away from the dollars, the fiat cash, maybe things will change. Okay, this is another coin named Matic. Matic was IEO from Binance, and it was one of the top IEOs I was talking about. And they just made a huge partnership with Stackscity. And Stackscity is basically building decentralized Wi-Fi. So if you have a router, you know, you can go on their network and actually make some money off of it. And they deal with advertisement on this Wi-Fi so they can make money and give money back to other people. It's really crazy. But these guys moved in partnership to build on the Matic's smart ecosystem. And this is pretty big. If you guys don't know about Smart City, just go check them out when you guys can. And Matic, they're steady coming out with news all the time. So this coin is probably going to be a top coin maybe in like 10 years, but just let them continue to build. It's crazy. People who bought this coin on Binance are making probably a killing right now. So I'm just going to end the video right there. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Both of these articles I'll put at the bottom. Thank you for watching. Check out my website, BritVR Crypto, and all you guys have a good day, and all you guys have a good night, and enjoy the crypto life. Peace.